Hello everyone, and welcome back to Geek Chef Gaming. I am your host, Chris Tracy, the Geek Chef, and I'm bringing you episode 7 of BattleTech. If you weren't here for yesterday, I hit a few snags and actually had to reload a save because of full party wipe caused a game over. Today I'll be pretty much doing random jobs and trying to build up my funds and mech supplies because things are getting harder and I'm definitely going to need some heavier mechs. Because all I'm packing are light and mediums and I need something that can, well, take more of a beating. That hunchback can pack a punch, but it's only a single gun, basically, and so it's an all-or-nothing shot, so it needs replacing. Um, but anyway, I apologize for the hiatus for the last couple of days. I'm applying for a job at an Amazon fulfillment center. I'm having issues with my state's unemployment office right now, mostly because I was an idiot and made some filing mistakes. And long story short, they said I didn't give them a form that I did send them, and rather than fighting them, I'm for who knows how long for my money to get reinstated. It's just much more expedient for me just to get a job and get moving. They can't charge me with fraud or anything because I've yet to actually get a single dime from them. So, worst case scenario, there is no damage, therefore no crime. Even though there was no crime committed in the first place, but, well, how should I put this? Never underestimate how things can screw you, especially with bureaucracies. On a side note, I've been playing a bit more FPS games lately, especially the classic ones. I beat Doom 2, and I've beaten the first episode of Blood. God, Blood is a hard game. I had to tweak the controls to make it a bit more modern in its control scheme, because, well, I cut my teeth on more modern shooters, so the old, like, DOS era, build engine era controls are a little weird to me. But, as you can see, I got a lot of work done. I and out for about 2 weeks, so it's time for me to travel. What do we got contract-wise? I could do another story mission. Ooh, that's an assassination. That might be just what I need. Um, how long until those things are? 10 days. I'll burn time to see if they go away by then. I'll do 2 more days just to wait for the enforcer. Alrighty. Let's better engines, reduce downtime when traveling. That's a big one. I have to update, for this one, I have to update the electrical as well for fastest movement speed. I wonder if that 30% is cumulative with a 20% bonus here, if it just replaces it. Because a 50% having travel time's huge. But travel time, it does have some uses, so I'll probably do a habitation pod or upgrade my mech bay. Mech bay is needed. I need more mechs. Expand the mech bay and then the habitation pod. No. Wait, it's still there. One of you, gave me a cool tip for assassination, because usually the target mech is a weight class higher than the, difficulty would normally allow, and thus heavy, salvage is a good idea. The Centurion or the Vindicator. No, I'll keep with the Centurion. I need the weight, because I'm probably going to go against a heavy. But to get max salvage, I need to make sure I kill the pilot, which means blowing off the side torsos or both legs is probably the best for max salvage. Smugglers funded by the Directorate have set up just outside our borders, causing an ongoing problem with our restoration operations. We'd like to cut the head off of this particular snake with a targeted, limited, and deniable strike on their leader. Ideally, this will shut them down permanently. Commander, this is a bold move taken by the smugglers, so we have to assume they have more than just a simple token force here. Be prepared for anything. This is the area where the smugglers reportedly set up shop. Intel suggests hostile Directorate units in the area. Be alert. Once the target's down, head for the EPAC point. Let's see what they got. Because I'm in a relatively defensible position and got lots of evasion going. Two lights. They probably, judging by the delay, have a medium or two. And there's definitely something heavy. Javelin, can't quite hit him yet. Decker, time to take advantage of your piloting skill. Just as planned. Now they don't have anyone eyeing us. Okay, those people are in the ravine. If I push into here, they're not going to get a line of sight on me. Now, if they got missiles, that's not going to matter, but being in a jungle will reduce the missile's effectiveness. Okay, they're going to get a hit-to-hit bonus. What's this? Just a narc with an LRM-10. That's... I can ignore that. Well, Jenner's taking a beating. That's a bit of a difference than what we've been seeing the last couple of days. The Jenners have been practically immortal. But well, yeah, once your leg is gone on any light mech, that mech's basically dead. So unless you want to just do some light harassment work like that, you're better off just ejecting the pilot, because that thing's pretty much doomed to die after that point. I'll cut the AC-10, but I will try to do a called shot on the torso for that last hit point. Nope. Missed. I only needed one of those. I should have paid attention to my fire angle. It was on the side where he had nothing, so everything would have moved into the center torso. Because how BattleTech works is, say the game rolls, oh, you hit the arm, but the arm doesn't exist. Well, then your damage goes onto the torso that arm had on that side. And if you do not have that side torso, then the damage then moves into this center. And if you have any overflow damage, that's where that comes in. Reserve. How bad are you? Okay. As long as you don't get shot in the back again. No one can get to your back, so I'll reserve again. Cicada. Pair of large lasers there. That's the only way I can explain that range. Hunchback tanking it, which is good, because that's kind of why I have that mech. Okay, Decker. That'll make sure your back can't get shot again. You got a nice clear hit on him. SRMs broke through, but missed with the PPC, which is annoying. What do you got? Pair of small lasers and a medium laser. You're more dangerous up close. You fall back a little. AC-20 may be a little overkill here, because if he loses a leg, it's quite likely I'm going to blow both the leg and the torso if I hit the side there. That's the commando. Reserve. Is the leader in the tank? Or is he just holding back and letting everyone die on his behalf? I don't really know, unless he's in the commando down here. Nope, he's in the cicada. No, you can't. You're not in range to pop that, so you can shoot the cicada and the PPC and SRMs. It is the... Not bad, everything seemed to hit the leg there. Decker, where are you? Right there. You can probably get up to here. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, you'll be bait for the commando. This president take out a leg. Your armor's still holding. And that's it. I don't want light mechs, I want heavy mechs. Oh well, at least my repair bill will be cheap. So I just have to patch his armor. Okay, got a Jenner part. Cicada's a medium. I'm surprised given the fact I fought two of them, there was only two Cicada parts. Well, we'll see how my weapon... Nothing to write home about. I would have been better off doing that for pay. Jenner D's run hot. That's the Davion variant, so basically these are the more well-rounded. Uh, um, as the major houses often have their own variants of various mechs, and so if it's got a D, it's House Davison. If it's an M, it's a Merrick mech. S, Steiner. L, Lau, and K, Karina. And they each have their own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Merricks, because they have lots of laser weaponries, tend to overheat. Steiner mechs usually trade a few extra weapon ports and armor for reduced speed. Davisons are typically focused on balance, so they're usually not a bad variant to go with. I forget if it's Karina or Lau that focus on specialized equipment. And then the other one focuses on mobility. You get mothballed. I got like 4 full mechs in storage. Okay, mech bay. Repair that. Just take a day. That's fine. Made over 35,000 in progress, which is good. Contracts. Battle. I'll keep this one medium. And one skull isn't really worth it at this point. Might go a little extra on pay here to take advantage of the fact that I'm working for a faction that likes me. But no, I'll work there. indicator. When this video's done, I'm going to need to sit down and actually take a hard look at my mechs. Or at least get that mech bay up and running so I can do so. The downside of having more mechs in your mech bay is a little higher overhead, but having a couple of variant mechs of your own, or basically more mechs, equals more jobs and more flexibility in your operational strategy. I did hire a pilot last episode because, well, I encountered a mission where practically everyone got hurt, and I needed somebody to fill in a bench in order to just make do. Target vehicles have been directed in the area. Move up, make contact, and engage. I'm against the Turian Confederation. Move. Okay, they got a tactician. On the 1, that's assault class weight. The 2 is a vehicle. I won't worry about the water just yet. Move up and brace. Just having a river there will be nice for heat management. Locust. Seems like their entire attack force is built from vehicles. No, there are the mechs. Multi-shot here, just to reduce a couple. Try to get you, but I'll fire a single weapon at... Oh, it can't target him. Okay then. Yeah. PPC boat. Okay, that thing needs to die. 4 light mechs. The Locust is trying to get into a punching fight. That thing wants to die. It's probably there primarily just acts as a distraction so the main vehicles can actually harass. Firestarter. That thing I don't want to get close. Because that is a brawler mech. The water will act as a slight boon there, because it'll make it a little bit harder for him to overheat me, but I need to focus on killing that Firestarter and trying to maybe might be time to fall back a little. Do a fighting retreat. No. You take him down. Okay, it's a miracle I still have an arm. Heat minimal. Great. Must have been the leg that was getting hurt more than the arm. Yeah, my right side is getting pretty heavily banged up there. Fortunately, he'll be able to go before the enemy can. Nothing. Vigilance will protect me a little bit. Multi-shot here. You'll be target A, you're target B. Of fucking course, I mess with the AC-20. It's what I normally do. Can't sprint. It's gonna be a rough one for my hunchback. Fortunately, that rock should protect the weak side. Right. So you move here. That'll be my left side protected by that. Whereas if I move there, I can use the cover. Yeah, I'll move here for now. Half my weapons are gone on the Enforcer. Oh, fucking hell! And my pilot's dead. No, almost. Might have to eject if I want to keep my main character alive. How bad's the mech? Pretty damn bad, so yeah, he ejects. Three hit points left on the center torso. Let's see if I can't kill this thing. Oh shit, I just realized I exposed my back to a PPC. Multiple PPCs. Okay, good. They're going after Decker. And it's a miss. And he falls over. Ah! What's that javelin down? That's the Shrek PPC carrier. PPCs take a massive accuracy penalty at close range, and that's objective complete. Let's see if Behemoth actually survives this. I might just walk up and alpha strike him up close for more damage. That's what I'll do. Cold shot, center torso. You just ended now. Ugh. My main character is out for a while because he almost died. Behemoth's fate's unknown. Quite possible she died as well. Took some pretty heavy damage though too. Lost. Ow, that's expensive. That I have the parts to replace, but this one cost me. I can get 2 javelins if I wanted, potentially, out of this. If I'm lucky, I'll get these 2 javelin bits as part of my salvage. Or, I can get an AC-10 plus. And an LRM-10 plus. Yeah, I don't need another javelin. But the weapons are tempting. What's the SRM? Crap. That bonus is crap. Plus 50% critical on an SRM too. All those javelin parts and I didn't get one. Oh well. I'll at least get me some better weapons. Because I wasn't really interested in those mechs, to be perfectly honest. Refit. Yeah, that AC-10 will replace the AC-10 plus I lost that time. But anyway. Lost a heat sink. Got plenty of those. And a large laser. She'll switch it to a pair of mediums. Or a PPC. make this sucker a little bit more tanky. This will also... Heat might be a little bit more of an issue, but... this will actually make me a bit more dangerous when it comes to closer range shit. Actually, put a medium laser there. Yeah. Confirm. An extra heat sink might be tempting. I'll see how this works. If not, if it doesn't work, I'll shave a little bit of armor off the center torso. And we'll see what happens. But that's going to take practically a month to fix that one. Repair. Half a ton. That's either a jump jet or I'll go with armor. I'll protect my AC-20. Might drop a heat sink, because ballistic weapons don't generate that much heat. We'll see. Might drop a heat sink and then throw on another medium. If I drop a heat sink, can I put another medium laser up here? What about this? And then slap on a PPC. No, that's way too heavy. Put that heat sink back on. Yeah. Let's see how that works. Now I have to travel, because this is... Okay, that's a Shadowhawk. 12 days, 12 days, 32 days. 2 months. Oh, fuck. Contracts, what do we got? 20 days. Navigation, star map. Filter to skull. Pretty much anywhere. Any of these places I haven't visited yet. This will give me some time to recover. Well, this is going to be expensive. I'm going to hold off on upgrades at this point simply because it's a little expensive. Yeah, that last mission was nasty. It's not like I'm the only noble-born person on the ship, says Woody, stomping down in your guest chair. Slumping down. I mean, there's you. Why can't Medusa harass you about this stupid idea? Apparently, Woody is asked to speak with you privately about something. Darius, I don't understand. Wouldn't understand. It was about the trials and tribulations of being nobility. Well, what's Medusa's idea, you ask? I don't know. Something about cooling systems. He wants me to use my connections to get the idea to people who can implement it. And he doesn't believe me when I say that my birth doesn't automatically open doors like that. Even if it did, I wouldn't waste it on bullshit. Woody gives you a plaintive look, hopefully looking for advice or at least some sympathy. Send him to me. She looks relieved to pass along, and after that, shows up. You scan a roughly written idea, and it can immediately see that it may actually be on. He may actually be up to something. You tell Medusa to work it up to full spec, and you'll arrange a follow-up meeting with the Chief Valerian to review it for more detail. No heat sinks needed for what, Banjos? The flamethrower? Or, for the, auto cannons? Anyway, I put on a pair of lasers on them, so, and those do generate heat. Still has the AC 20, though. Gonna have to be a bit more careful with my shots, though, as I got rid of some of the ammo. Contracts, that's what I wanted. Loading. This slowdown's a little concerning. Alrighty. Battle in Lowlands, 1.5 star. Against local government. I might do that. What does the Koreans want? An assassination in the Highlands. Might just do this. Better chance of getting a mech I want. Oh, it's a cicada. Oh well, at least it'll let me finish it. I need money, so I'll keep this even. It's a shame I can't go for more salvage here, but it looks like it's a prize is pretty much a light mech. I only got 3 mechs to work with, so I have to wait for something to finish, so... Oop. Get out of this. Okay, the first mech to be done will be done in 2 weeks. After hearing that Deckard was involved in an accident, you stop by Medbay to visit the mech warriors he recovers. Hi, Commander. Deckard touches the bandage on his head. I was doing some pull-ups on the wall shelf and it came loose. The shelf above it came down. Right on my head. You shake your head, frowning. You know those shelves aren't rated for your weight? Deckard laughs. I wish I had a better option. There's just not enough room right here. Okay, I'll use his background. Task him for developing an exercise regimen. Back in the service, we used to run 5 clicks every morning before breakfast. You can see the wheels start spinning. We don't have much space here, but whatever we do, we're bound to get in somebody's way. Maybe there's a simple body weight exercises. Yeah, maybe I can come up with something. He looks at you hopefully. Hey, Commander. When the ship was new, there was a gym in Beta Pod, right? You nod? Your interest is noted, Decker. He suffers 1 injury, but morale for everyone goes up by 1. Yeah, okay. Contracts, let's see if these contracts are back. Recovery, assassinate. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Negotiate. Accept. I do have 2 pilots, so... But I need oh, fuck, I need an extra pilot. Oh, this is good. They all suck. Well, it's somebody. Mech warriors. I won't level up anyone who's injured except the pro tag here. Well, I have my 4 pilots. 2 of them are crap rookies. This is going to be an interesting one. But this is my best option. Shadowhawk, the Panther. Who's got the best piloting? Medusa, but he's also got the best gunning. Woody, you're in the Panther. Medusa, you're in the Enforcer. Lone Star, Shadowhawk. I may just fire the new guy just to keep my overhead down. But then again, I do have that training center, so it should help build him up while I'm traveling and doing other things, so we'll see. If you ask me, boss, anyone who sends their VIPs out in Cicada is asking to be shot. Do you have anything helpful, Yang? The little bastards are fast, so watch for their VP to make a run for it. Noted. Wait till he moves, see if anything pings. Nothing pings. Let them go. Woody, jump to here. Let's spot him. I can brace if I need to. 40 tons, so that's a medium. Best not to let him shoot just yet. Jump there. That's the target. Oh, crap! Didn't see those ones. Glitch. Glitch can move down this way. We'll let Medusa tank a couple hits next turn. No, reserve. Just he's gonna be the one going, because he's the light mech. Unless there was a light I didn't see. Oh well. If he wants to get harassed by light mechs, then... Okay, Medusa. You jump back here into the woods. fairly decent spread of damage on target. We'll see what the enemy does. Doubt the enemy can press forward enough to really shoot me in the back. And this will give me some light cover from side shots. And everything missed. Okay. Light damage. Woody. You keep harassing them. If you can blow a leg off, that'd be very helpful. How good are my odds if I actually try for it? 18%. Well, took out another medium laser. Didn't think it would work, but at least I did some damage. Think I'll just have Woody harass and then reposition everyone to deal with these guys. Yeah, just down to a small laser. That thing all it can really do is run and maybe try to go in for a brawl, but with that little armor, that would be suicide. A tanky enforcer. I'm just glad Behemoth didn't die. She's my only real specialist at this point. So what can I aim at? Probably gonna miss. Oh, hit with the AC-5. Star, you get up on above the hill there, if only to draw some fire away from Medusa. Cicada moves like it's a heavy? I didn't know a cicada was a heavy. Oh, probably because of damage or something. It got delayed. Okay, they have gotten behind Medusa. Okay, fall back. Gotta take the low ground there, but it's all I can really do at this point. Don't fall over. Close, but not. You fall back and brace. Nope, he's falling over now. Because the AI never misses their melee attacks. Surprised that thing hasn't lost a limb. My damage is getting too spread out. How's Medusa's armor looking? Yeah, because I can't fucking blow anything up. Not too horrible. Stand up. Jump jet here and... What arm is that? Left. And I can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. Nope, I can't fucking hit anything. I'm trying to get him. He's running, but you can't fucking hit him. I mean, look at the all damage he's getting so spread out, Enchanted. I'm hitting everywhere. I mean, look at this. I'm hitting everywhere but the center torso. Could try, but that would leave his back completely exposed to like 4 or 5 mechs. Glitch, what can you do? You go here. You aim. Oh, crap. I wish you can check all this without actually confirming. Medusa might actually be my only hope here, and just have to sacrifice him. Nope. Of course. Because I can't fucking hit the broadside of a goddamn barn. I need to get lucky. Nope, not lucky. I lost. That was RNG. It just wouldn't let me do anything. Because it wasn't for lack of trying I lost that. Yes, the evasion did greatly reduce my accuracy, but it didn't help that my shots hit everywhere but the center torso. If I had just simply removed a leg, that would have been enough, and I did enough damage overall. I could have easily done it if my shots were a little bit more concentrated. But I couldn't really do that. Now, admittedly, I could have punched him with Medusa there in the turn that he died, but... Well... I was checking and I didn't mean to confirm anything. Now, with money being what it is, I need to figure out what I'm doing. And that's my other AC-10++ gone. Yeah, this... Yeah, I think that's everything. Well, time for the story mission. Because by then, at least, everything will be fixed. Yes, I know that's the game. You're talking to a Blood Bowl player. I know RNG is a thing, and can fuck you. Very, very hard. I didn't even kill a single mech that mission, so it didn't do me anything. So I took max penalties for that one. Well, after I get this story mission, I'll fix my money problems. I'm surprised no one's died permanently yet. I've taken a couple of... because Medusa's been shot down at least 3 times so far. Did he die? I should check that. No, he's registered as out of action, so he survived. Not yet. Okay, I just got one mech hitting repairs. Decker's out for 3 more days, so... How's my barracks mech warriors? I'm going to need a veteran pilot for this one, so... I'll wait the 3 days. In your quarters, glitch seems to be, points to the compad. Commander, I got an offer from another company, the Grey Death Legion. Their CEO, Grayson Kyle, is paying top dollar for mercs. They even offered kickback to any company he poaches from. 100,000 C-bills. That's unusual, you say, examining the paused image of Kyle on the compound. Go on. Kyle's something else. I played his message over and over. The way he talks. I know he really could shake up the galaxy. I want to be part of that. But this crew is like family, and leaving it isn't so easy. What do you think? It's her choice. But if she wants to think about it, she can. It's hers to think about. I don't know if the galaxy needs any more shaking up, glitch. It's already a mess. I think long and hard before you sign on with Kyle. Talk is cheap. It usually gets mech warriors killed. She rubs the back of her head. You don't trust him? It's not that. I don't know much about Kyle. But you know you've got your back, in the Argo. So it's your decision, glitch. Take your time and do some research. Okay. Because I can't afford to lose a pilot right now, so that probably works out best. Because that event firing right before a major story mission is kind of a major concern. You get in the light, Woody. The Shadowhawk. The Vindicator might be the better option here. I'm trying to decide. I can only afford to have one shit pilot in a mission at a time. The Restoration Army is engaged in a battle of attrition against Directorate forces, and our ground forces need resupply. If they're going to prevail. To that end, I'm sending you to capture a Directorate munitions dump. Eliminate their defenses and prevent them from getting away with the munitions. Our support staff will handle the rest. The Restoration Army has been locked in a stalemate with the Directorate for a few days now. In the end, we're gonna have to come down to whichever side has the most ammo, so let's make sure it's ours. Fortunately, story missions aren't quite as difficult as their difficulty tonnage weighs out, so hopefully this one should be easier than the two missions that I actually kind of flubbed. Welcome to Smithin, Commander. The bulk of our army is entrenched in the capital, exchanging fire with what's left of the Directorate's defense force. The battle is leaning in our favor, but we're running low on ammunition. That's where you come in. The structure before you is a munitions dump that the Directorate stole from House Colossus. I need you to take it back. Find all hostile units and eliminate them. Our combat support staff will handle the rest. I've highlighted several optional objectives for you this mission. All that will pay equally well. Saving some of the ammunition that's already packaged for transport will earn you a bonus payment. If you manage to preserve the bulk of the ammunition, you'll receive a second cumulative payment. Finally, I'll pay you a bounty for any Directorate transports you manage to destroy during the engagement. So, pretty open-ended. The assignment comes with risks. The facility is heavily guarded, and if any of those munitions crates come under fire, the resulting explosion will deal heavy damage to anything caught in the blast. This includes Directorate's units, so feel free to target crates yourself, but know that you may be sacrificing bonus to do so.
Good hunting, Commander. Take out those BattleTechs and mind the crates.
What's this? It's an ammunition crate, so getting the ability to target it doesn't really matter at this point. I'll hold back a little.
Don't need to tell me twice.
She can just bulwark there. Is there any turret generators for me to hit? Because I see a turret, but that's a light turret. Light turret. No, I'll reserve. Fire starter. PPC on the turret. Spider, gotta watch my flank there, because that thing is highly mobile. Decker. Hit and run. Lure them to me. This is not a timed mission after all.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed. Knowledge. Good to go.
Don't want to get... No, I'll stick to the plan. Fall back. Didn't think that would hit. Too far, well beyond optimal range. The evasion didn't help.
I'm bleeding, Commander.
That happened.
Minor damage, Commander.
Okay, there's the supply truck, so yeah. I guess the game match won't let me do that strategy. Not if I want full pay.
Damage, minor. Receiving you. Coordinates received. Light damage. Holding firm. Armor's holding.
Should have braced.
Right.
This thing only has a medium laser because I'm well out of machine gun range, so I'm not worried about that turret. It can sensor lock, but so can the other turrets.
Good to go.
Glitch, fall back a little.
Affirmative.
Hopefully that will give you some cover. $40 and $7. Yeah, I do need to fire both and hope they both hit.
Target destroyed.
Okay. And this is going to take a cover penalty, and he's... But if this hits, it's not likely, but if it does, this could take it out in one shot. No, but took out torso. My AC-20 actually managed to hit something.
Can't take many more hits like that.
I wish I knew where the path was or what they were taking. Or at least where their end objective was. Because they usually have an escape point. There's so many objective markers, I'm not sure where they're going. Okay, that's where they're going. Probably can't stop the first one unless I do a bonsai run with Decker.
Ah, that really. Ready for orders.
Yeah, if I want to stop them, that's pretty much my only option here. Try to get my light mech ahead of them. Might not be able to stop the first one, but I can definitely get stop the second.
My armor's getting stripped off. Blown past my armor.
Of course. Glitch. Which one of you is better equipped for melee?
Waiting for orders.
Okay, that makes Woody next, because she takes another shot, she's falling over.
Commander. Position confirmed. Hostile eliminated.
Hopefully they'll also get sight off of a couple of these others.
Got it.
Nothing.
Internal structure damage.
probably think they can take down the Shadowhawk. That's why they're ignoring the easier to hit target in the Humpback, because the Humpback has no evasion and it's completely in the open. But then again, I think the Shadowhawk is also in the same category now. I might just brace with Woody just to get rid of the...
An enemy transport has escaped.
Yeah, I'm probably losing this.
Took a heavy hit there.
Misplayed the first turn, so I was heavily out of position, and now I'm getting overwhelmed.
Reporting internal damage. Commander, I'm wounded. Waiting for orders. Right, Commander. Roger that. Okay. Ready for action.
I have to sacrifice the Shadowhawk at this point. What can I do to the Griffin? Probably nothing. Can't do anything to them because all I can hit them is the Weller M5. You can get killed but I'm not hitting you worth a damn due to my accuracy penalty. You have way too much hit points for that to be even worth taking that shot.
I think I hit something good. Solid hit.
And this is why I wanted a fucking heavy mech.
Okay, that was really bad. I'm taking internal damage. Waiting for orders.
Nope, it's not letting me target there. Thought it would, but because based on how the lines were earlier, but it's not.
An enemy transport has escaped. That got through my armor, Commander. Orders. Move order received.
I would need everything to hit.
Locking in all weapons.
I could probably kill the fire starter with if I do this. I'll do vigilance as well. Just so I can go a little faster next turn. do the same thing with glitch, because I need...
On my way. All weapons are full. That's a critical hit. Armor flow through internal damage. You can see daylight through my armor. I'm losing weapon systems. Dang it, that hurt. I'm losing weapons, Commander.
I've lost this. But then again, I lost this turn, like, 2. Can't hit his leg. So, no.
Locked on. Rear armor.
We should have punched it. The flamer would have melted its armor. Oh well.
Reporting. Structural damage. Receiving you.
She's pretty much dead next turn.
Locked on for physical attack. One less target.
And everything hit the center torso.
My internals are taking a beating.
Ready for orders. Affirmative. Firing all weapons.
Warning. Weapon system destroyed. Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage. Engaging. Physical attack. Standing by. Ready for orders. Aye, aye. Engaging with target.
Surprised she's still standing.
Warning. Detecting med warrior injury.
There goes my AC-20. There, that's more like it.
Damage minimal.
Orders. On it. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Wow, they actually missed. That never happens.
Engaging physical attack.
That's half of their fighting units down. Keep this up and the facility is ours.
Yes, and I'm down to a badly beaten up hunchback who has no weapons, and a panther.
Armor breached. Internal damage. Warning. Armor low.
And I think my pilot dies here.
Warning. Detecting med warrior injury.
Commander,
Come on, let me select him. Come on. Nope, can't select him when he's that fucking close. No, he moved. So, I'll move.
position confirmed. Target lock on enemy's rear.
I've lost this.
Internal damage. My armor's getting stripped off. Warning, major armor loss. Hit. Armor breach. Internal damage. Good to go.
Okay, time for me to pull off some light mech shenanigans.
Firing jump jet.
I'm too hot to do anything, so brace. Vent some heat.
They've got a sensor lock on me. I'm taking internal damage. Receiving you. Got it.
Yes, I know that was a dumb move, but this is pretty much a super lopsided match at this point, and I just want it to be over.
Damn it. I'm wounded. I lost the weapon. I've been sensor locked.
Well, let's try this again. What time is it, by the way? 6. This stream's gone on long enough. I'll save as soon as this is done loading and call it a night. Um, I'll try this again tomorrow. Anyway, for those who were watching today, I thank you for doing so. Sorry I played as poorly as I did, but, well, that happens from time to time. But, we'll try this again tomorrow. Please have a good night.